Congratulations on the new ride. Enjoy every moment.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, it's beautiful.
Isn't this moment you're watching just wonderful? The stuff of our dreams. But the rider bought the wrong motorcycle. His brain tricked him while buying it. In this video, I'm going to prove how your brain tricks you, right during the decision-making process. We all head out to buy that bike we've dreamed of, liked, and researched for months. Convinced we've made the right choice. We are certain that we're about to start living those moments we imagined and collecting great memories. But as you spend time with your motorcycle and ride the routes you had in mind, you start thinking that some things aren't going right. Maybe you didn't buy the right bike after all. Is the power enough? Should I have bought an adventure bike instead of a cruiser? Questions like, the other model was better equipped. I wish I had bought that one. Start swirling in your mind. Come on, let's look at the scientific reasons underlying this situation we all experience together. Welcome. This is Inner Compass. Let's get started. There is a never-ending civil war in your brain. One side is the limbic system. This is the primitive caveman inside you. It only knows pleasure, fear, and reward. It tells you, buy that red bike. It's so fast. Everyone will look at you. On the other side is the city dweller, the prefrontal cortex. This is the CEO of your brain, your logic center. It tells you, don't be ridiculous. That bike burns 8 liters per 100 kilometers. There are no spare parts, no service. It's not suitable for your riding style. Sound familiar? But do you know what happens the moment you sit on that saddle at the dealership? The limbic system tapes the CEO's mouth shut and locks him in the warehouse. In science, we call this emotional rationalization, meaning you make an emotional decision and then you fabricate a logical excuse for it. You definitely experience this not just when buying a motorcycle, but in every decision-making process of our daily lives. Think of those who buy a 1000cc machine saying, I'm buying it for commuting. This is not a need. This is a dopamine crisis. Your limbic system hacked your logic just to experience that momentary pleasure. And you sign that paper as an addict of that dopamine, not of that bike. The name of our second trap, the halo effect, meaning the halo effect. A single good feature of an object makes all other flaws invisible, just like when we fall in love. In the motorcycle world, the name of this love is usually design. The bike's lines are so aggressive, its color is so vivid that your brain filters out all other data. You don't feel that the seat is actually as hard as a plank, or you don't want to think about it because you don't want to break the spell. You ignore that the engine vibration will numb your hands. Think of it like a toxic and unnecessary relationship. You know how you say, it's beautiful, but it hurts me? That is exactly the halo effect. That machine you fell in love with through your eyes might be an enemy to your spine. Aesthetic perfection masks functional flaws in our brains. You think you are buying the beauty of that bike, but what you are actually buying might be your future physical therapy bills. Let's get to the most dangerous item, mimetic desire. French philosopher René Girard has a great observation. He says, people don't desire objects. They desire the desire others have for that object. Did that sound a bit confusing? Here is the biker version. You see everyone on those huge adventure bikes on Instagram. Metal panniers, fog lights, the free man traveling the world image. Actually, what you need is an agile scooter or a naked bike in the city. But you go and buy that 300-kilo giant machine. Why? Because you are not buying that bike. You are buying the identity that bike promises. Because others call it a freedom machine, you want it too. But real life isn't an Instagram post, my friend. Not at all. When you can't filter through traffic with those huge panniers, when you're dripping in sweat every time you park the bike, you realize that what you bought was a dream, and the reality is a 300-kilo pile of metal. Don't blame yourself. Just be sure that it happens to all of us. You made the decision. You're obsessed with the bike. So what do you do next? Research? No. This is called confirmation bias. You only watch videos that support your decision. You block the channels on YouTube that don't praise the motorcycle you want. Do you see the forum threads describing the chronic issues of that bike? Your brain says, oh, come on. That must be user error. But when you see a video praising the bike, see, it's a legendary machine. Your brain cherry picks the facts to avoid the pain of being wrong. And then there is the optimism bias, of course. You turn a deaf ear to those who say, this bike is too powerful, not for beginners. You say, I'll ride carefully. Nothing will happen to me. Statistics don't lie, but your brain lies to you. You think you're more skilled than the average rider. But the laws of physics don't care about your self-confidence. When that rear wheel slides in a corner, Newton's laws do the talking, not your limbic system. So, what are we going to do? Won't we buy bikes? Of course we will. This passion is our fuel. But the next time you walk into that dealership, please leave that caveman outside. Invite the CEO inside you, your logic, to the table. Don't just look at the color or what others say. Look at your riding style, your physique, and your reality. Because the best bike isn't the most expensive one. It's the bike that becomes one with you when you're on it. If you saw a mistake you made in the past in this video, you are not alone. We've all been down that road. We will continue to unravel the scientific and psychological secrets of riding. This is Inner Compass. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, and ride with logic. Ride safe.